Hello, everyone. I'm Us Weekly's entertainment director, Travis Cronin, and you're in the Kardashian Corner. The show where we bring you real-time life updates on the closest thing we have to a royal couple, the Kardashian-Jenner clan. And I could not break down the drama every week without my two amazing co-hosts. Hey, Brandy Robidoux.
Hey there, what's up?
Nothing too much. Well, we'll get into all of that. And Nicholas Gonzalez.
What's up, guys? How are we doing today? How are we feeling?
Good, feeling good. Feeling probably as good as Kim Kardashian does because she landed a Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover, which she said was a dream. The pictures, there was a few cover stars as they have now, but Kim Kardashian was definitely the most memorable. She had a bunch of bikini shoots and with gloves, which I don't really understand how those work together. Before we get into any of her quotes or anything from the story, a bikini with gloves, I assume it's high fashion, but I was a little confused. What were your thoughts?
I agree. I was scrolling when I saw it for the first time. I was just like, hold up, what is happening here? I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but I agree. I think she's trying to go for like a very chic, high fashion swimsuit look.
I really want Kanye's reaction to this because I feel like, I wonder if this is like Kanye inspired because he's been rocking gloves a lot before like kind of they split ways and before their beef. To be honest, this summer, I want to just see like that become the new trend. I think it's just so like out there, but also kind of unique and not too crazy for like a swimsuit like accessory. So if this starts becoming a new trend, I'm kind of here for it, at least for this summer. After this summer, then yeah, maybe we'll have to like think of a new like tradition or new, accessory to add on except for that.
Maybe I'll try it out, guys.
You definitely should. I thought it was cool or whatever, but when she's diving into the water and she's just in a bikini and those gloves, I was like, it just doesn't look comfortable. It doesn't really make sense with the bikini, but I'm really happy for her. She has wanted this for so long. She looks incredible. But Nick, I think you're right that, we know that Kim has opened up on the Hulu show about breaking down because Kanye was her stylist and she was afraid she sort of wouldn't have it anymore. And now he has his new girlfriend, Chani Jones, who just posted on Instagram a tiny little maybe yay tattoo that she has. And she's clearly been styled by Kanye. So I can't not help sort of feel sad for Kim that she is in this new era of her life. And she's a little unsure of whether she can live up to all the fashion expectations that Kanye has set for her. Well, the Sports Illustrated cover, there's a lot of people who feel a lot of different type of ways. When Sports Illustrated posted on their social media announcing who the cover stars were, most were disappointed in the inclusion of a woman for like Kim Kardashian, who's been blamed for impossible beauty standards and recently boasted about her unhealthy dieting. So there were a lot of comments that really hated her. Some fans said, I'm incredibly disappointed in all that Sports Illustrated has done the past couple of years for women empowerment and body positivity. I'm disappointed to see Kim K on the cover, especially after her recent controversy over the Marilyn dress and how she boasted about starving herself and trying to diet to fit in the dress. Now, there were a lot of comments like these. I didn't share the rage that other people seem to about Kim on this cover. What do you guys think?
I mean, I have to disagree with some of those comments. First of all, Kim said she didn't starve herself. She wasn't trying to look thin because she thinks she needs to lose weight. She just really adores Marilyn Monroe. So I feel like a lot of my female friends felt the complete opposite, but I think actresses lose weight all the time to fit a role. And this was just a role for her for 1 week. And I loved her in the Marilyn dress and I love this photo shoot. I just think she killed it. And I think she's badass. She's a lawyer. She's an influencer. She's doing all these things. And I don't know. I just don't have a problem with it.
Brandy made such a great point. Why is it that when Christian Bale does it, nobody bats an eye? We congratulate him. We think he's amazing. He's incredible. But if Kim does it in a healthy manner, apparently, because the way that Christian Bale is doing it was definitely not healthy for the machinist. how come we're chastising her? She's doing a performance too. She's doing a red carpet walk. That's her performance for the Met Gala. And then after that, she's going back to her normal healthy diet. She had a bunch of pizza and donuts and was living her life after that. So it's just that's a great point and argument that I don't think a lot of people make. And you nailed it.
Yeah, that's
a performance.
It is. It's her job, and it's what she's good at. And it's not like they were going to tailor the most expensive dress in the world, valued at $10 million, to fit her body. It had to be the other way around. Well, while we liked this dress, the designer of the dress has recently spoken out and did not really agree, guys. His comments were pretty rough. Bob Mackie, of course, iconic, legendary designer. He has designed everything that Cher has worn and the infamous Marilyn Monroe happy birthday dress that Kim wore to the Met Gala. Bob Mackie was talking to Turner Classic Movies outlet, and he told them, quote, "I thought it was a big mistake," he said. "Marilyn was a goddess, a crazy goddess, but a goddess. She was just fabulous. No one photographs like that. And it was done for her. It was designed for her. No one else should have been seen in that dress." Now, these are some pretty inflammatory quotes from the dress designer himself, and sort of put a tarnish on it for me, and made me a little sad that he did not love that Kim also wore this iconic dress that Marilyn wore.
Part of me sees his opinion on this, because it's like, it would be weird if we had, who's like a famous athlete who, like, well, besides Kobe, I guess, but like, who's a famous athlete that passed away? Like, it would be weird to see another athlete wearing like this other iconic, someone who's not even an athlete, actually, someone who's just a random celebrity, like, I don't know, a CEO, like Jeff Bezos rocking someone else's like famous game jersey. It would just kind of strike me as odd. So I guess on his perspective, as someone who designed the dress, he's just like, why is someone else like changing the meaning of this? Like, just let it, it's like taking something out of its like casket to be reused. It's just there's something that just feels a little off with it. Like she's not alive right now. So it just comes off as like, I don't know, like almost like taboo.
Yeah, it is a weird concept and like a little morbid. Like, it was made for Marilyn and now she's dead and now someone else walking down the carpet in it. And I get it. I feel like if I was him, I'd also feel some type of way. It's interesting. He didn't really have say in this. Like, I wonder who really had the final say, like person who like not designed the dress, but maybe made the dress.
Believe it or not, who owns the dress?
So interesting. They had the final say. That's so interesting to me.
Yeah, it had to be loaned from Ripley's Believe It or Not, because they were the owners of the dress and it was a museum piece in their store. But when Bob Mackie talked about the dress, it really did make me see it way more as gravediggery, and it just sort of left me with a strange feeling. Well, our last story of the day, we have to talk about congratulations are due for Kravis. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker have tied the knot legally. It was a little bit of a wedding. They went to the courthouse to do it legally. And Scott Disick, we have some information about how he felt. A source told Entertainment Tonight that how Scott Disick feels about the wedding. They said, quote, "Scott has been trying to be respectful of Kourtney and Travis and let them have their moment, but he feels like he's a bit out of the loop with everything going on with them. Travis and Scott are cordial, but they aren't overly chill with one another." The source said, "Scott knows it's Kourtney's day and he wants to avoid any drama." Now, Kourtney Kardashian confirmed that she married Travis Barker yesterday and shared her first official photos from their legal wedding, quoting "till death do us part" in the caption. Now, feeling out of the loop sort of seems like it's your ex-baby mama who you're not with anymore feeling out of the loop. It's not your loop anymore, Scott. What do you guys think about these quotes?
I was confused about the quote. What does he want to be in the loop on? He knows they're dating. He knows it's going to happen. I think he's still a little salty about it all.
He could also be salty about the whole thing with his kids, because I remember, at least according to the episode, he was, I mean, maybe not livid is the word, but he was not happy that his kids weren't even like in part of like the engagement. So maybe he's just thinking, actually, you know what? I take everything back. I don't know what I was trying to make an argument for him. There is no argument for him. He's out of the loop. Even the rest of her family wasn't there for the ceremony. Like I think Kylie was at the Billboard Awards. Kendall was at a basketball game. Like, everyone was doing their own thing. So if the rest of her family is not even in the loop, like, he's going to be the last person in line to be in the loop.
I mean, he's not an integral piece of her life anymore. And I think it's hitting him hard, and it's very real at this point.
Maybe he's also afraid that like he's going to be going to these events more often again. Like now he's getting invited, and then he's like, damn, they're married. So I'm definitely going to be seeing that PDA for a very long time.
So true.
Travis, what do you think?
I mean, it's just so hard to like feel bad for Scott because his former love interest just left him for someone else, and they're really, really happy. And it just seems that he is super salty. He is drinking haterade, and he just needs to get over it and let them live a happy life together. And no, you don't need to be in the loop about their wedding, Scott. It's just not your business anymore. Well, guys, that is all the time we have today. Thank you to Brandy and Nick for helping me break down all of the celebrity gossip, all of the Kardashian gossip for this week. And, again, congratulations to Travis and Kourtney on their legal wedding. Can't wait to see what the real ceremony happens. Sources tell us it might be this weekend, very, very soon. So do not forget to come back next week, and we will have a brand new episode of the Kardashian Corner. Again, I'm Travis Purna, Entertainment Director with Us Weekly. Thank you, Brandy and Nick, and we'll see you next week.
Hey everyone, I'm Christina Garibaldi, the host of Us Weekly Celebrity Coverage. Don't forget to hit subscribe for the latest celebrity news, tips, and video. And for much more content, make sure you head on over to usmagazine.com, the official home of Us Weekly magazine.